As many of you may be aware, there's been a development in the Stellar Blade censorship saga. But whether this new change is a victory or not apparently depends on who you ask. Over the past few weeks, I've been discussing media censorship and control, whether it's creatives purposely subverting and destroying established IPs, such as what Disney's done to Star Wars, or what Crystal Dynamics is doing to Tomb Raider, or censorship from companies like Sony, who feel the need to alter content particularly from Eastern game studios. In the latter case, we've been talking about Stellar Blade, the breakout hit from Korean studio Shift Up. Stellar Blade currently holds the highest Metacritic user rating for a PS5 game. It has received broad praise among critics and is topping sales charts in North America and Japan. The game is an undeniable success. Shift Up has already confirmed that a PC port and a sequel are well within the realm of possibility. This is great news because it is a very good game and well deserving of the praise it's getting. The jubilation has only been marred by a controversy surrounding the apparent case of censorship imposed on Stellar Blade with its Day 1 patch, nerfing gore elements and making changes to some of Eve's optional outfits. After a vigorous fan campaign, including an online petition which managed to gather 92,000 signatures, Shift Up listened and responded. On May 24th, Update 1.003 was rolled out for Stellar Blade. The new update added a few new features like a boss challenge mode and some nice quality of life improvements. For instance, you don't lose your target lock after using the ranged gun attack anymore. Personally, I'm pretty excited about that one. But perhaps the most significant thing about the update was the new optional outfits, including variants of the outfits that had been changed with the Day 1 patch. Though slightly different in color and small details, the form of the new variants matched the pre-censored outfits almost exactly. This would appear to be a direct response from Shift Up to the free Stellar Blade campaign. We actually did it. We got a major concession from a company that until now had barely acknowledged the issue gamers were upset about. And that would seem like a win, right? Well, never underestimate people's ability to shoot themselves in the foot, snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. While some have taken to the internet to proclaim the win, others have spurned it. They claim since the altered outfits still exist, and other issues such as the toned-down blood and gore have not been addressed, there is no win here. They have scolded others, insisting that Sony and Shift Up are buying them off with scraps, and this is actually a worse outcome. Now, while I understand the dissenters' sentiment, I also disagree with it. What can or should we take as a win? Those who would claim that these new outfits are not a win are understandably frustrated that only part of the Free Stellar Blade campaign was solved. They are seeking a total victory, in which Sony and Shift Up more meaningfully show that they understand the issue, that every wrong be righted before victory is declared. Because of this, they don't acknowledge the partial victory. Why is that? Why can't they take a small W? The answer is fairly simple. Within the context of the greater cultural war we are fighting, there are two main sides. One we tend to refer to as progressives. Regardless of their political affiliation, progressives behave as the name suggests. They push for change, the advancement of their ideals, for what they see as progress toward a unified goal. For those of us on the other side, we are mainly characterized as conservatives. Again, we can be from different walks of life or political associations. But in this sense, we are united by our desire to conserve or protect something, to keep it the way it is, and we don't want to see them subverted, changed, or destroyed by a corrupted sense of progress. And there's a rather large difference in how these two sides operate. Progressives never stop. They don't acknowledge when they've made mistakes, they rarely back down, and they almost never admit defeat. Progressives operate by achieving little, small successes that over time add up to big victories, that slowly move the needle toward achieving long-term goals. Conservatives, by contrast, do almost the exact opposite. We are quick to throw in the towel, to give up, to retreat when we face intense scrutiny. We also have trouble playing the long game. Even those who are willing to engage stop once they've achieved the smallest modicum of success, content to pull back when we should press forward. And I believe this is why some people are balking at the celebration over Stellar Blade. The detractors are not wrong to point out that the changes made in 1.003 are only part of what the Free Stellar Blade campaign had been trying to fight for. They are not wrong to worry about the loss of momentum, because some who have supported the movement so far will leave, content with a couple uncensored outfits. To be sure, this is not the time to stop, to go back to being good little passive consumers again. That Shift Up listened to its fans and responded favorably to any part of their request shows that this is the time to keep pushing, to continue to hold them accountable. But as we do so, it's also okay to take the win and celebrate it, to support Shift Up and show them that we appreciate them for listening so far. For those who are in this for the long haul, to retake the broader media landscape from progressives and activists, it isn't over. The fight will continue, but for now it's okay to celebrate, to crack open a drink and enjoy what is one of the year's best games. But as always, this is all just one rebel's opinion. If you appreciated this commentary, please like the video, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe, so you'll always get the latest updates from Rebel Normal.